By the way, speaking of rationing masks, I am down to I only have 2 disposable masks left, but I'm so happy because I found 1 mask in my apartment and it's a panda. So cute. So I don't know if people are going to be giving me strange looks if I wear this on the bus and on the subway, but I'm getting to the point where I'm desperate. So I think I am going to have to wear my little panda mask. So I sent my brother a photo of it in Australia, and he says, "Oh, please send me one. This is the only one I have left. You're not getting it." So I actually got this at Everland before, so it's come in so useful. Yeah, Myung-so, it was in Everland. I think I got it quite a few months back, and I just happened to keep it. I never thought that I would actually wear it, and now I am so happy that I have it. Yeah, Helen, also maybe, because of the spread, like the media are kind of like spreading a lot of like crazy news and like panicky news. So, and also, the governments, a lot of it is political, and that leads to panic buying, and there are so many different reasons. So I think people are panic buying based on the fact, first of all, that they haven't experienced this kind of thing before, and also because, we don't have the same delivery systems that you have in Korea, and we don't have like 24-hour convenience stores. And there are a lot of reasons that contribute to people panic buying. So just a couple of discussion questions. So first of all, how has the coronavirus affected your day-to-day life? So I'm hoping that none of you have been infected with the coronavirus, or that none of your loved ones have been. And I hope you're all staying safe and healthy. So how has it affected your life? So I know some people are like maybe working from home. Some people are still going into work as normal. So it's affecting many people's lives in many different ways. We only need to wear a mask inside, not outside. Okay, interesting. So Apple is staying home every day. Okay, what about everyone else? No, I'm sorry, Irene. Miyeon, you want to stay at home? Miyeon, how are you still going to work? Helen, you haven't gotten paid? Oh my gosh. I hope that you get paid soon. Haeyeon, you have lots of time to study at home. That's good. Joy is using Zoom meetings. Zoom seems to be becoming very popular. Oh, Autumn Story staying with your dogs. So Joseph, so I can't join worship sounds a little bit unnatural. So you can say I can't go to church. Okay, I have never worn. Okay, I'm working, very restricted to move. Okay, so if people do go to work, then they must wear, the mask usually at the workplace and go through like the thermal heaters. It's making Kezia very bored. Have you tried home training? I already did home training before the coronavirus, so I have like weights and I'm lifting them and watching Korean dramas at the same time. Okay, so less opportunities to meet people, less opportunities to go outside freely. So I think everyone is kind of experiencing similar things. So we just have 20 minutes left. So I'm going to introduce some expressions that we can use when we are asking for advice. And I'm going to make this a little bit of a competition, because I'm going to tell you guys some situations and you are going to give me advice. So first of all, I'm going to some of these you may have already heard, but some of them may be new to you. So when you're asking for advice, you've watched Moana 10 times. That's so cute, Irene. I've never seen it. Okay, so when we are asking for advice, we can explain our situation and say, I have no idea what to do. Or we can say something like, I'd appreciate your advice. Or maybe, what do you suggest? Yeah, I hope you can go outside soon too. And if we find the situation really difficult, we really don't know what to do, we can say, I'm at a loss as to what to do. So if you just have no idea what to do and you're asking someone for advice, you can use these kind of expressions. So I'm going to be giving you guys different situations using these expressions, and then you guys need to give me advice using the expressions that I'm about to teach you. Yeah, definitely true, Myung-seo. You have to stand in line to get a mask. Okay, so when we are giving, the ones that I just posted are when you're asking for advice. So when you're giving advice, you could always, when we use you could always, we use the base form of the verb. For example, you could always get, and again, use the base form of the verb. A very simple one, you should. So you guys are going to be using these in a moment. I'm asking for advice, and it's a situation that you're not experiencing, but you want to try to help me and make a suggestion. If I were in your shoes, I would, or I'd. So all of these, we use the base form of the verb. So if you're not sure of the grammar term base form of the verb, base form just means the unchanged verb, like go, talk, walk, the verb that we find in the dictionary. Making masks at home, okay, yeah, that's an idea. I know some people are doing that. So some other ways that we can give advice is we can use the expression, have you thought about, plus the gerund, plus ing. So have you thought about going? Have you thought about talking? Have you thought about walking, for example? Or have you tried, plus gerund. So the first few expressions that I posted, when we're giving advice, we use the base form of the verb afterwards. We don't put ed or ing. But if we say, have you thought about, or have you tried, we can put, eyes is something that money cannot buy. So as I told you guys at the beginning of class, I am from Ireland, and you may not be aware, but the Irish are considered to be very lucky. So the reason for this is because in the 19th century in America, you may be aware they experienced a big gold rush. So there was a lot of gold and people were trying to mine and get gold. And the most successful people at getting gold during that time were Irish people. I don't know why. There are a lot of Irish people in America, and they were the ones who were very successful at getting gold. So because of that, Irish people are considered to be very lucky. So we have a phrase that we often use, the luck of the Irish. So if something lucky happens to you, you can say it's the luck of the Irish. So for each piece of advice that I ask you, I'm going to choose whose advice is best, and I will give you my luck, a little bit of my luck. So it might make you very rich. It might help you to get like a handsome partner. It might help you to get a promotion at work. So this is a very valuable prize to get. Oh, mask rush, very funny. Okay, so in order to win the Irish luck, you need to give me advice using one of the expressions that I have introduced. For example, you could always, why don't you, you should, have you thought about? And you must give unique advice, like very creative. Yes, Helen, that's also why. So now, because of the Irish being lucky, the four-leaf clover is actually like, because we have a lot of those in Ireland, and also three-leaf ones called shamrocks, they are considered like a symbol of luck. So I'm going to ask you guys for advice, and you should tell me what to do. So first, before I do this, I'm going to explain a new term to you, which is called coronation. So coronation is kind of like a word that people have made up now. So coronation is the time when students or employees enjoy their time off or time at home because of the coronavirus. So in this situation, people are constantly inventing new words. So I can say, I'm not working at the moment, I'm on a coronation. So I don't know who made this up. So I'm going to ask you guys, so I'm so bored of staying inside all the time. I've got cabin fever. So cabin fever is a word or a term that we use when we are feeling angry or bored because we have to stay inside. I have no idea what to do. So my expression for asking for advice, I have no idea what to do. So I want you guys to, each person should try to give me one sentence giving advice, and you must use one of those advice giving expressions, And I want you to think outside the box. Think of something very creative. Okay, if I were you, I'd stay home. I am staying home. That's what I'm saying. I'm bored of staying at home. So what can I do at home, or what advice can you give me? Like, should I learn something new, or maybe like, is there a certain video that you recommend me watching, or a book that I should read? Or if I were you, I would watch movies online. Okay, this is good. I'm looking for something more creative because I'm already watching movies online. So I'll give you guys 1 minute. Okay, hey on cook, that's something I'm thinking about. I want to learn how to make kimchi jjigae, my favorite, but I have not learned yet. Okay, how about watching Korean drama? Good. Watch the YouTube. So before YouTube, we don't put the, just watch YouTube. How about doing yoga? Erin, I had a bad experience with yoga because I've never done yoga before. So I watched a beginner video and I had my computer in front of me, and then she said, close your eyes. So I closed my eyes, but I couldn't see what moves I should do. So I was kind of looking like this to see what I should be doing with my body. So I gave up very quickly. Eugene says, come over to my house. I'll make Korean food for you. Wow, this is nice. You didn't use an advice expression, but I will. Okay, Dalgona coffee. Mian, what is Dalgona coffee? Invest in the Korean stock market? Okay, wow, there are a lot of, hey Jin, I would just try not to endure, please everybody suffer. So we wouldn't really say suffer from this situation, just like, please tolerate the situation. So we wouldn't ask someone to suffer because suffer is negative. Okay, if I were you, I would do drawing. I could see a lot of YouTube. So Joy, usually we don't say see YouTube, we watch YouTube because it's a video. Okay, play cello, play instrument. Okay, so actually my brother bought me a ukulele for Christmas. So that is something I am trying to do. So I'm going to, I'm going to look at a few more and decide whose is the best and who is going to get the luck of the Irish. Ordering stuff on Coupang, Kibyung, I do that every day. I'm addicted to Coupang. Whipping without a machine? Youngsa, what does whipping mean? Oh, I would learn to make Indonesia sambal? Wow. Okay, we have an answer, or we have a winner. The winner is Juhi. Have you thought of becoming a YouTuber and aiming to receive a silver button? Wow, I think this is the best one, but I'm curious about what a silver button is. Is this when you get a certain amount of views? Okay, Juhi is our winner for this one. So you are getting the luck of the Irish. So if you become very rich, you have to give me some of your money. The next one is, as I explained, I'm running out of masks. I'm at a loss as to what to do. So as I said, this is my second last mask. I have one disposable one and I have my one panda mask left. I'm at a loss as to what to do. What advice can you guys give me? When you have more than 100,000, oh, I still have a long way to go. Maybe if you guys all subscribe, then I will be closer. Dalgona coffee is a new trend. You whip for a very long time to make a cup. Oh, Helen, I have to search that. That sounds interesting. KFC. Order a lot of foods online. I'm going to gain so much weight. Okay, Joseph, you should wash your mask over and over. So I should wash this one, my panda mask. Make a YouTube channel, Apple. I don't know if it will be very successful. Okay, so 1 minute to give me advice about what to do because I am running out of masks. So, so nobody is using the expressions that I taught you for giving advice, but I'll forgive you. Oh, Erin, you're so sweet. You should buy the filter and put it. Oh, Mian, is this a possibility? Can you buy a filter for this? WebEx Meet? No, what is WebEx Meet? Use a scarf. Oh, wow, you guys are so helpful. Your wife knows how to make masks? That's amazing. I'm so curious about how your wife does that. Oh, in Hyundai Station, I can buy as many as I want. You can make a mask by using a kitchen towel? How? Dry it under the sun. Okay, I'm going to take 10 more seconds. Please put in your advice now, and I'm going to choose who is getting the luck of the Irish. Okay, 한국말 잘못 좀. Okay, my Korean is not very good, so I don't think I'm going to be able to understand that one. If I were you, I would buy the materials and make 100 masks. But Helen, I don't know which materials I can use. Maybe I can research that. Apple is giving a lot of repeated suggestions to eat a lot. Pony, Korean, can you speak in English, please? Because my Korean is very bad. Okay, 5 seconds. Put your answers in. Use toilet paper? Okay, wow, some answers are quite similar. Let me see whose is the most unique. Should we wear a helmet? By helmet, do you mean like a motorcycle helmet? I have seen these kind of visors that you can wear. So let's see, I am going to choose, oh, this is so tricky. I think I'm going to choose Heijin because this is so unique. So use a kitchen towel, but Heijin, you need to tell me more information about this. So I'm going to give you, Irene, you're so sweet. Okay, so Heijin for this one. Okay, Helen as well, you get the Irish lock. Both of you will get the Irish lock. Okay, very good. So we are almost out of time. Okay, so you guys are still sending some comments. Okay, so you guys have been great agony ants. Yeah, buy online, but it takes a long time to come, and the price is so high online now. So an agony ant is a person, usually in a newspaper or radio, who gives advice. So maybe, for example, my boyfriend breaks up with me and I call the radio, please give me advice, what do I do? So we call this person in the radio an agony ant. Or if you write into a newspaper, it's quite old-fashioned, and you ask for advice, the person who gives you the advice is called an agony ant. So it's kind of, maybe we should change it to agony aunts and uncles, but you guys have been great agony aunts and uncles. So thank you so much for your advice. So we're going to finish up because Cassandra will be starting at 2 o'clock. I want you guys to have a break so you can make tea or coffee or whatever you need. But I hope that you guys learned lots today, and I hope you stay safe and healthy out there. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.